one of the camps of the sprint. Before we get started, like always, I want to send all praises, honor, and glory out to the apostles and elders and elder bishops of GMS out of New York and Connecticut. We send double honors because they do well for the brothers around the world. Push this too far, cut up filter. Give you the good, the bad, the ugly, and the crooked. So I can break it down the prophecies and the interaction. Three people in front and one to say salutation. But we hope this is edifying. And with that, let's get it started. I just played a Baal somebody that when I was in the world with one of our close friends' mother had died and had her funeral yesterday. I didn't go to the funeral, whatever the case might be, just in a dead, buried and dead. But I told my buddy, or I should say my associate, okay, because y'all my buddies now, okay. But I told him that I'll hook up with him and we can have a conversation and whatnot, chop it up a little bit, whatever the case might be. And we did. And it was a funny thing because I did want to do a sit down as well, but the crazy part is the same thing that I wanted to do a sit down in and what drew me to the sit down was because of what the guy was saying. They had been locked up for 44 years and got exonerated of the charges. And he didn't have no animosity. How you gonna be locked up since you were 25 years old, you about to be 40. I mean, you 25 years old, you about to be 70, and you ain't got no animosity. I couldn't understand that. And then what was crazy was my associate was saying some of the same dumb shit. So these 2/3 are destined to be destroyed, man. Give me what I'm doing.
This is Jeremiah 2:14. Since Israel a servant, is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
So, don't read it again.
This is Jeremiah 2:14. Since Israel a servant, is he a homeborn slave?
The answer to that for these 2/3 is yes. They are servants. They are homeborn slaves. They don't have the ability to have a royal or regal mindset. It's not in them. It's not in them because of the fact that, like I said, you take 44 years out of my life when I was sentenced to be 100 years locked up. Okay? And this type of thing over some rape charges that I had the evidence to combat when the charges was brought to me, and y'all just ignored it for all these years, and now somebody finally listened or whatever and said based on that he thinks he should be able to have a trial. And then here's the point. I told the bar here that I missed part of it at the sit down because the guy that exonerated him, he's a judge, but his daddy was a judge 30 years prior and heard the same thing and threw it out. And he said he didn't want to hit a dude. So I said, this Edomite probably went home and told his wife that if I listen to it, he might get off. And this was down in Louisiana. And this was supposed to be 2 14-year-old white girls, Caucasian Edomite broads that supposedly got raped. So, no.
I got some real quick. This is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and a gift short of heart. So,
he should have been mad as fuck. He should have been outraged at the fact that he had this information. Because as soon as the judge said that, the prosecuting attorney said that they wasn't going to retry. The man that said 44 years, he was sentenced for 100. And now y'all not going to retry him. And that's probably just a case of trying to get the lawsuit that can come along behind that. Our people are gone.
This is Jeremiah 4:22. It says, for my people is foolish, they have not known me. They are sodded children, and they have none understanding.
They have not known the Lord. This man talking about he forgives them. But the Lord says, my thoughts are not your thoughts, and my ways are not your ways. Okay? These people, this man wants to forgive and forget 44 years of his life on a charge that he had the evidence to show that it wasn't him in the first place. the hell?
He says, they are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge.
They have no knowledge. He doesn't understand righteous indignation. He doesn't understand the recompense. He doesn't understand that if you do it wrong to an Israelite, you got something bad coming to you in the process of it. He's not understanding it. He just want to let bygones be bygones. He's so soft. They so soft-spirited. And like I said, my associate, the same shit. You know, all he wants to do, he said, his quote-unquote was, people gonna be people. And this man said the exact same thing. People gonna be people. All I can do is treat people the way I want to be treated. This Edomite ain't gonna treat you the way you would treat him. It ain't in him. He's built for destruction. All he know. It says that if it wasn't for the election, say all flesh would be consumed. This Edomite would destroy himself. You planning on going underground and come up after X. How many years do you think before the nuclear radiation would be dissipated? Huh?
This is Lamentations 1 and 3. Judah is gone into captivity because of affliction and because of great servitude. She dwelleth among the heathen, she findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
Put him in a hard time, overtook his ass, bullshitted him, had the evidence to get out of it, and they wouldn't even bring that to the damn table. Wouldn't even bring it to the damn table, man.
They took this man's whole life.
That's right, exactly.
He talking about let bygones be bygones. Hey, y'all people, they done, man. There's nothing for these people but death.
This is the book of Sirach 14 and 5. He that is evil to himself, to whom will he be good?
This Edomite don't know no other way. He was cursed. He was cursed as the serpent, which was just a man of color at that time. But he was cursed that he would be a vagabond. He would go around the earth and take shit. Okay? That's what he would do. As Esau, the clean leper, he was given the blessing of the sword. And this man has truly used it. He has truly used it. He just went roughshod over all these other different nations and took their shit, took their resources, took their wealth. You got gold, give it up. Going all the way back to Cristobal Colon. Some of the most Gentile and docile people, if you want something, all you got to do is ask him. And these people were playing with gold. What did he say? These are some of the most docile people. I can take 50 of them and overtake all of them. If I be known for anything, let me be known for never having put my sword down.
It's Revelation 6 and 4. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
And that's what he did. He took peace from the earth. And now we got people that's innocent of shit paying a penalty. What about Emmett Till? What about that? That lady stood on that line until her deathbed. Okay? And that was profound. And I say that was profound because I can't remember the exact conversation that my dad had with me because I was about 5 or 6 years old, maybe 7 years old when he told me that he was going down south or whatever. He was going to let me kind of move around with my cousins. But it was profound. And when I think about when it happened in Till, my dad was 21 years old when that happened. So you can imagine a 21-year-old man here in Chicago hearing about a young man from Chicago down south that's been lynched and waterlogged and this, that, and other, his body looking like that. Because that was a public spectacle. That woman made a public spectacle of Emmett Till to show what this Edomite will do to us as Israelites. And I can't remember, and I asked the Lord to bring it back, but I couldn't remember exactly. But it was profound because my dad, I could see I remember the fear in his eyes when he was telling me about that. My dad was a big, strong man. And I kind of remember him saying, I won't be able to protect you. My dad could let motors out of cars, man. He talking about he couldn't protect me. Read, man.
This is Lamentations 1 and 5. Her adversaries are the chief, her enemies prosper, for the Lord has afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions. Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy.
God is so.
And for the daughter of Zion, all her beauty is departed. Her princes are become like hearts that find no pasture, and they are gone without strength before the pursuer.
Man, like Brother Barbara was saying, we've been beat down for so long in this country that we don't even know when we're supposed to stand up for our rights. But in actuality, we don't have none here because America is our prison compound anyway. We were brought here to be that, to this reddish, pinkish flesh male. They want to say they don't want to deal with critical race theory. No, it's your history. You don't want to deal with the fact of what you did and now everybody pointing the finger saying how fucked up you was for what you did.
Hey, now the bill is due. You know, they don't want to talk about it now, man.
Yeah.
They want to say, forget everything, let's come together.
Bygones,
Why everybody got to make it about race? The scriptures make it about nations, man.
That's right.
All right? Certain judgments are going to happen in certain nations. And your time is of destruction is here. Hey, Esau is the end of the world, as the scripture says. All right? We're witnessing the fall right before everybody's eyes, man. They know what time it is. You got people calling in. I don't know if Brother Friday or Alex Jones. It was an Edomite talking about bloodthirsty Edomites that run the planet, man. So, hey, this word is everywhere. It moved to the four corners. And guess what the scriptures say? The end shall come. You right there.
She basically said that if you we ain't gonna get away with it. Fucked up, basically. It's like these bloodthirsty Edomites. We ain't gonna get away with this shit, man. But they know the time is up, man. This is Micah 2:1 says, woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beards. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. All right, because the earth is given to the hand of the wicked. So now these Edomites, they're pushing, their wickedness on the world. When they go to sleep, they establish these things on the earth, man. That's why they got our people locked up inside of jails. All right, they fucking our people up, man, every day. Hey, having our people inside the hood, man, that's hell, man. But this is what Esau, this is what he divides in his mind, man. All right, when he goes to sleep, when he wakes up in the morning, he practices.
Oh, I can do that shit. Yeah. Let me see how they react when I do this shit.
Right. Now, our people love it, man. They want it. But it says, and they covet fields, they take like violence, all right? They run around, they take everybody's stuff. As Apostle's going into, they Esau being a vagabond, man. All right? Hey, that's all he knows, man, is to steal, take. All right? And it says in John 10:10, and that's what John, that's what the grab.
This is John 10 and 10. The thief cometh not but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life and that they might have it more abundantly.
Yeah, that's what Esau Edom is all about. All right, kill, steal, and destroy, man. All right, as the brother read in Revelation 6 and 4. That's all he knows, man, to take peace from the earth. Murder, death, man. It says, Micah 2 and 2, it says they cover fields, they take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his heritage. And they take all your heritages away, man. I tell you that you Chinese, they don't call themselves Moab. They call themselves Chinese, man. They call us Black, Hispanic, Native American, man. That's not who we are. They oppressing our heritage. If you got any type of wisdom, you'll be pissed off, man, every day. All right, vexed, man, if this devil is over you, oppressing you, man.
And that's why coming back to your nationality, as you know, we just read, truly oppression makes a wise man mad. All right? If you know who you are and what you're supposed to be in this world, hey, you're not forgetting that. Jesus said, never trust thy enemy. Right? He's going to be like this to the bitter end. He's not changing. You see how society is laid out, how it's, the hierarchy. There ain't no equality there. It's a fucking fight. Right?
It's Isaiah 14 to 17. That made the world as a wilderness and destroyed the cities. They are that open not the house of the prison. When they flipped all these so-called marijuana laws over, they open up and say, hey man, those weed laws, man, that's marijuana laws, man. So, since it's legal now, we kick your ass loose.
They ain't do that.
They ain't do that.
They make money off the niggas he got in there. They got people in there getting free labor. I worked with a guy back in the day. He was an old OG guy, and he was in prison. He said they had him in prison. Anybody know anything about computers, the Windows operating system? He was boxing up boxes of Windows 95. All right? So he was in there working for fucking Microsoft, man. Because the prison had a contract. They just showed the nigga in Atlanta, the producer of Black Panther. He went into the bank to get 12,000 out, and the teller called the police, and they snatched his ass up, man. So no, I don't give a fuck what position you got, man. These curses and these judgments are gonna build off of you. So you ain't gonna never have peace and shit in this place. This is not our rest.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I was just looking at something. Well, when they were going in on Deion Sanders and his feet, one of the fleetest foot athletes that was known to man. Hey, 2 toes, exactly. 2 toes cut the fuck off. Okay, but hey, 2 toes. Now I got to talk in code a little bit. Okay, because of the fact that it's from they visually say clocks. Now we know what create that. They don't want to talk about that. But he was definitely an advocate, saying that that's what y'all need to do.
And now 2 of his toes cut off.
That's it.
Hey, it serves you right.
That's right.
Hey, serves you right, man. Hey, somebody can never trust out here real quick. We can get whatever y'all got because at the end of the day, man, the same guy that was boxing up those Windows 95s back in the day said in statement, he said you can never make a deal with the devil.
That's right.
And he wasn't even in the truth back then. He was rap. Go ahead.
This is Sirach 12 and 10. Never trust thine enemy, for like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Right, so all incarceration that the devil is done to you, you gonna come with, hey, some juice and you gonna take it? It's for your health, it's for your benefit. Hey, that's bullshit. Never trust it.
It says verse 11, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him.
Right, take good heed, be aware.
Pay attention, motherfucker.
The man that had his foot in your ass all this time, you trust him more than your own brother, man. You look at the person that look like you sideways, and here come a Edomite, oh, he must be right. It's a crazy mentality how people got.
Hey, what Snoop Dogg said, if the law try to get it, you park it like it's hard, park it like it's hard, park it like it's hard. If the nigga try to get it, pop it like it's hard, pop it like it's hard. And they put that, and that was a hit song for him. They pushed that. They pushed that so-called black on Latino crime. They pushed that. They capitalized on it. They celebrated it because they never told us that 150 years before they came and got us from Central and West Coast of Africa, they were putting the Latinos on the boats and beating the brakes off their ass and taking them to Portugal, Spain, and they learned Spanish at the end of the whip, the same way we learned English at the end of the whip. Hey, when they talked about all the great accomplishments of America, they never brought that shit up in history.
It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust has not been altogether wiped away.
It's still there. No matter what y'all think about this Edomite, no matter what kind of credit you try to give him or whatnot, he's going to be an Edomite. It's like the frog and the scorpion crossing the pond. No, I ain't the frog. I ain't fucking with you, man. I know what you be on. You know that bullshit. They halfway across the pond, the scorpion sticks his ass, and they both drown. Why you do that? I couldn't help myself. It's my nature.
This is the book of Jeremiah 13 and 23. Can the Ethiopian change his skin, or the leopard his spots?
Oh, no.
Then may he also do good that are accustomed to do evil.
How you gonna have something that's built by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shah himself to be destruction and evil? How you gonna then make him be totally opposite? You're 180 degrees from what it is that he's been set up to be. How the fuck you think you gonna make that happen? So you know the thing more than the Lord. What he said in Job 9:24, the earth was given into the hands of the wicked. The Lord tells you, he covered the faces of the judges there. If not, where is he? Be for real. The Lord is saying, I'm gonna tell you who he is, but if not, then you tell me who the fuck he is. Because I know what I made him to be.
This book of Ecclesiastes 7 and 13. Consider the work of the Most High, for who can make that straight which he had made crooked?
Nobody. Hey, keep sweat song. Nobody. Can't nobody change what the Lord has laid out to be their fucking their accomplishments and their lot.
See, he gonna be the devil and the wicked to the end. It ain't no getting around it, man. He was made for destruction, man. Hey, it was Romans 9, one cup for honor, the other for dishonor.
That's right. That's it. Hey, same lump. One is a nice little porcelain vase that you put up on the motherfucking mantle, put flowers in it, and it's all cute and shit. Another motherfucker, put the water in it, go in the backyard and shit in it. Okay?
So this is Ezekiel 35 and 1. It says, moreover, the word of Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it, and say unto it, Thus said the Lord Yahweh, Behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I will stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. So ultimately, the Lord is going to make Esau even desolate, man. And for what? It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh. It says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, and the time of their calamity, and the time that their iniquity had an end. So this is why the Lord is gonna totally destroy your kingdom, man. It's gonna put you in slavery. And hey, this is what we have. This is what we set up to do. Right, to prophesy against this place, man. Say that this place is going down. This place is going to be destroyed, man. This place is never set up to last. All right, as the elder quoted, Micah 2:10. This ain't not rest, man. This place will destroy you with a sword destruction, because that's the end all be all. This place is death and destruction, man. For all the wickedness that be done inside this land, man. All the bloodshed that is shed inside this land. And hey, it's not just anybody's blood. It's the children of the Most High, man. You think the Lord ain't mad? You think that the Lord judgment land up there, man?
Back further up, this is Psalms 137 and 7. It says, Remember, O Yahweh, the children of Edom, in the day of Jerusalem, who said, Raise it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that it rewarded thee as thou hast rewarded us. So like the Lord, like the brother's bringing out, hey, this place, the fall of this place, the fall of Esau, Edom, and all of that, the destruction of America as a whole is synonymous with the destruction of Esau, Edom, man. That's why when the Lord comes back, everything that's happening right now, it's not a coincidence. The fact that he's getting exposed for all the things that he's done, critical race theory going out, this whole vibration of races going against each other, all these things, happening simultaneously is not a coincidence. The Lord said that shame was going to cover you when he came back, man. And that shame was covered because now you're being exposed for all the things that you've done, your crimes against humanity, not only to the children of Israel, but the things that you're doing to the earth. Everything that you've done. You got GMO food, things that you're doing into the water. You got chemtrails in the sky. You know, when the Lord comes back, hey, that's why it's synonymous with the destruction of this place, man. The Lord is coming back to basically destroy this man, destroy his kingdom.
This is Isaiah 14 and 21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. Because the earth is going to be in a much better place, man, when this man is put inside of captivity, right at the bottom, and we're ruling. And it says in Proverbs 29 and 27 that Proverbs 29 and 2. Right there. Proverbs 29 and 2 says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. So when the righteous are going to be in authority, when Yahweh sets up one that is profitable, which is his son Yahweh Shai, hey, everyone is going to rejoice, man. All right, because everything's going to be set in order. Your woman ain't going to be over you no more. You're going to be eating real foods. All right, you won't be fed lies, man. All right, being drunk off that fucking Babylon juice. That's why all these people running around with masks still, man. Running around here. Man, Esau tell you, hey, take off the mask. But now you just so afraid that this invisible killer is out here. Man, I can't take this off, man. I'm a dad. You know, that's a mask that these people got.
You don't gotta wear a mask. She said, she was all like, damn, I don't want to take it off. I don't feel weird without the mask. I'm like, oh, just take it off. You gotta wear it.
That's it. Esau got the mask of these people, man. But hey, it says, and that's destroying them as well. But this is Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn. So the wicked are in rulership, the people are mourning, man. You got people walking around with masks on, man. You ain't supposed to be fucking, you don't come out the womb with a mask, man. Are you born to breathe the air that is out here in the sky? I'll say out here in the world, man. You know, you don't gotta put on no damn mask, but hey, Esau, you really, hey, the world is fucked up. All right, everything is in disorder, man. All right, it says in Psalms of the 82nd chapter, the whole earth is out of course. Everything is out of course inside this world because Esau eat them. But this Isaiah 14 and 22 says, for I will rise up against them, said Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, said Yahweh. All right, going back to that piece of the brother brought up in Psalms 137. All right, Esau is synonymous with Babylon, man. And the Lord is going to cut this man off completely. All right, hey, when you take out a son, a nephew, a name, all right, hey, that's destroying the lineage of that seed line. When you kill a man, you're destroying that seed line, man. You're destroying that entire nation. And that's what the Lord is about to do to Esau Edom. For all the horrible atrocities that he has done on the planet Earth. You know, as Pops opened up with locking our people up, you know, destroying the minds of our people. Oh yeah, you know, hey, Esau Edom is your friend. Hey, you deserve to be inside of prison for your whole fucking life, man. For no reason. Hey, but it's cool though. That's why this man gotta go down, man.
It's insanity. You lose your whole adult life, hey, to a prison sentence of something you didn't even do in school. Hey, you destroyed, man. There's nothing left for you to do.
There's the book of Revelations 18 and 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her cup. It's like, and double unto her. It says, according to her works in the cup which she hath filled to her double. You know, so it's going to be a major ass whooping that they're going to get in the kingdom of heaven. You know, ain't no mercy shown. Because no mercy was shown unto us, not unto our little ones, all right, not unto our women, hey, not unto our own elderly, man. Hey, I just looked it up. It says that the youngest Jake to ever be put to death in an electric chair, his name was George Steiny. All right, he was 14 years old. You know, and it was being in public, man. You know, so hey, no mercy is gonna be shown in the kingdom of heaven, and it says in the book of Second Thessalonians or First Thessalonians 1 and 6. It says, "Seeing as a righteous thing with the Lord to recompense them that troubled you,
it's gonna be a beautiful sight, and the Lord's gonna allow it, man. You know, hey, you're young, you're elderly, and your women and your men are gonna catch all that hell in the kingdom of heaven. It's gonna be right. It's gonna be righteous, man.
Yeah, that's why the scripture says slave utterly old and young. Hey, the Lord gonna listen. We sit back and we know what's about to happen. Hey, listen. That's why the scripture say patience in the faith of the saints, man. Saints know what's about to happen. And it's crazy because, we're like a rare bunch. You know what I mean? We're like, we're part of that remnant. You know what I mean? We make it, but hey, man, as of right now, we're on the hopeful elect, man. So, hey, man, when we get down, you know what I mean? I don't never let this world like get me down too much, man. Cause I look at my boss, I look at my supervisor, I look at, all these elites, you know what I mean, politicians and things of that nature. I look at them as cattle now. Alright. These people are gonna literally be serving us for 1,000 years, man. Whether we make it on the first trip or not, we're gonna be there. And they're gonna be serving us. These people are like cattle. Alright, and they need to get they need to be put in their fucking cages, man. Chains on them, told what to do. Put to work. Alright? That double? What you think that double is, man? You think we can just literally just whoop your ass with that much double? That double is that spiritual power, man. We get that spiritual power, that's double, man. We don't even need whips. You know what I mean? We have the power to control the elements. I can fucking turn a bunch of dust into a fucking spear and flick it at your dumb ass. That's spiritual power, man. I can spit. It be as hard as a bullet, flick it at your stupid ass. Look how powerful we'll be in the kingdom, man. It's that easy. It'll give you that easy. So that double, your cup up is overflowing. Your cup is really overflowing right now. America, Edom, all that. Alright? That's why when the brother had mentioned that scripture, talking about prepare slaughter. Can somebody get Psalms 2 and 8? But the Lord said prepare slaughter for somebody. That's God. God said that. God said prepare slaughter. Yeah, man, that's why I said that. They love to leave that one. God said that. In that same book, Isaiah, God said that a nation of people are nothing. And that they are less than nothing. A piece of shit is something. And cow shit is beneficial to agriculture. They use that to fertilize. Yeah, man. So even that has benefits. The Lord said you are less than nothing. Imagine that. Imagine how hurtful that is for somebody to say that to you. I mean, just for us to say that to somebody. You know, imagine somebody saying, man, you're nothing. You're pathetic. You're less than nothing. That's some hurtful shit. God said that about a nation of people He created. Man, let that sink in. That's something that you'll never hear when it's church. Who got that song?
This Psalms 2 and 8 says, ask of me, and I shall give thee the heathen for thine inheritance.
The heathen for inheritance. You know what inheritance is? Something that's put away for you. You can, hey man, when somebody says, man, you got inheritance waiting on you, man. I got a bridge in England for you, and a mansion. You know what I mean? 400 acres of land. You know what I mean? Everything for you. You can't wait to get it. The Lord said, I will give thee the heathen for inheritance. That's people. Let that sink in. That's people. The Lord said, I will give you people for inheritance, man. And what are you going to do with your inheritance? Read.
It says, in the uttermost parts of the earth, thy possession.
Yeah, so you're gonna get the possession, you're gonna get the whole earth, which is rightfully yours anyway. You Israelites, 12 tribes, the earth really belongs to you. It's just under terrible management right now. Alright, can somebody get that Sirach, I think 10 and 7. Yeah, man, it's on a terrible management right now. Like the one that read that Proverbs, where it talks about how, I'm saying, when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn, or when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. Alright? Are the people rejoicing right now? Ask the people in Ukraine right now. Russia said, run me my shit. They run into your house, they raping your women. You're getting raped right now, getting your shit raided, people are getting bombed. Are people rejoicing right now? People talk about pray for Ukraine. And then they're gonna send billions of dollars over there, but niggas ain't got their reparations yet.
Hey, niggas can't even get gas no more.
Right, hey, I saw a video. I saw a video of Jake. Jake was like, yo, Biden, I didn't eat today. Nigga said I ain't eat today. And he said, guess what? I got a car, but I'm walking. My feet is on the pavement. I might run into one of my ops. I'm like, what? Like, you niggas dead ass serious. You know, I might run into one of my ops out here, man. I gotta walk where I gotta go because gas so fucking hot. I think that shit like $7 in California right now.
I saw a video in Tennessee that a gallon is worth $15 in Tennessee. Yeah, so Jake made a video. He said that he's a trucker, and it said that he had to pay $1,506 just to fill up his tank for and he was talking about it because he was it's a food truck. And he said if this is only for this much. He said imagine in a week. So when truckers stop paying for that gas, hey, food is no longer gonna be in the stores.
Damn.
That's gonna be real expensive.
That's crazy because ain't gonna be no food out here, man. What you think gonna happen, man? What you think gonna happen when ain't no food, man? Nothing. No lights, no ooh, when the lights go out. Man, the freaks come out at night. Remember that song by Houdini? Freaks come out at night. That's it. Go ahead, huh?
In Psalms 2 and 9 says, "Thou shalt break them with a rod of iron."
Yeah, that's the inheritance, the heathen people.
It says, "Thou shalt dash them into pieces like a potter's vessel."
Yeah, imagine hey, you know how in movies people get mad, they grab a box, and they're like, God damn it. And they break it, and it shatters all over the place. That's what you're going to be doing to people. That's what God said you're going to be doing to people out here, man. In the kingdom of heaven, you're going to be bashing people like the potter's clay. Imagine that. People do that shit for fun. You ever see those videos of people practicing karate and shit? They got them cheap ass pottery and shit. They be like, hiya! They do that for fun. We're gonna be doing that for fun. That's right. That's your inheritance. The Lord gave you that. The Lord gave you a possession of people. You're gonna be able to bash like it's a fucking karate movie or something. Like special effects. What's that movie? Probably Tiger in Package. Jake ass gonna be jumping over shit, just practice. And RKOing eating and shit. That's crazy, bro. Like Jake gonna be able to do that. It's your inheritance. I can do what I want. I can do what I want, as long as it's lawful. I can do what I want. You belong to me. I can do what I want. The Lord said prepare slaughter. So I'm gonna fucking prepare slaughter, man. Alright? Do what I want. He will give the most parts of the earth. I can do what I want in my house. Right? Because I'm ruling it. Because you did what you wanted to do to me and my family. That's why I say, every time I think about it, I get pissed off for that movie, The Butler. The opening scene of that movie, when David Banner was in the movie and Mariah Carey. And one of the slave owners just goes out there and grabs Mariah Carey, who was married to the slave out in the field. He just grabs her and takes her into the shack, into the house, and rapes her. Leaves out of the shack, walks up to her husband, and just stares at her. Like, what you gonna do? I own you and her. I get her when I want. Your son in my field working for me. You working for me. And I get to do whatever the fuck I want to her. That's what y'all did to us. So we gonna do to you double. Like I used to joke on the line back in the days. I used to be like, it's on that point where they gonna be like, hey, could you please take my daughter? Could you get her out of the field? Could you please take her? Can she live in the mansion with you? They're gonna be willingly just be like, could you take her, please? We ain't gonna ask, man. Don't it, oh, they say that in Isaiah. Don't they say that they'll come willingly, like on their shoulders? Yeah, something like that, man. Something like that. You got that what's that? Oh, you doing great. Bring that up.
This is to back the brother up on what he's saying. This is Zechariah. Zechariah 11:5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. So, hey, everything that the brother's saying right now, and you know what he's saying, that what he's gonna do to the heathen, hey, it's the same mentality that they had towards us. They will sell us, rape us, kill us, decapitate us, make us into wallets, all types of things, man. So when the time comes where they're in the power of our disposal, hey, we're gonna be doing things, right? But not as bugged out because they were doing some things to us that we can't even do to them. But hey, that double, like the brother was saying, is gonna be that spiritual power, man. And Jake is creative. Jake isn't just gonna hold back. Hey, we're gonna have the anger of the Lord within us, man. It's not just gonna be us. You know, right now we only know a surface of the things that they did to us, things that the history books tell us, and things that we read off the books. But when the Lord gives us the full download of what they actually did to us, man.
Yeah, and even all the wicked acts that they did to sodomites, acts and all those things, and the Lord is gonna do things, and the Lord is gonna give us power. We're gonna do things to them to the same intensity, right? The same stress of the mind and all that, man. Right? We're not gonna do wicked ass acts to them as they did to us, butt breaking and all that bullshit.
Hell no, man.
Right? It's gonna be to the same, and we're gonna have spiritual powers, man. So you're gonna get that double.
Yeah,
man.
man.
The same intensity in your mind, man.
Ain't nobody trying to castrate nobody and all that other weirdo shit. You just gonna get your ass beat. A fair one. Matter of fact, it'll be unfair. Go ahead.
I mean, say like the elder Barra was saying, that's why Jake is through, man. Because when people hear this, when our people hear this, they start bugging out. They start saying, well, what about the white man, so on and so forth. But the truth is, if you don't have that ruling mentality, you need to get the fuck out. Because at the end of the day, the Lord put Israel over all other nations. That's in the law. The Lord told us that our people was over everybody, man.
That's all what the devil did to you. You ain't gonna be concerned about this.
I mean, that's that. What's that Stockholm syndrome they call it? Yeah, man. I mean, that's what happens under the condition. You're under this condition that long, you can't help but sympathize with them now, because they done got your brain polluted, man. To think that, you know what I mean? Like you have you locked in a cage for 3 years, and then every day you get 1 cup of water and 2 pieces of bread. Then out of nowhere, after the second year, you get 3 cups of water and 4 pieces of bread. You think, he must really like me. That's how it is, man. That's Stockholm syndrome.
That Stockholm, that ain't too disgusting, man. That's why I can understand why the world don't want to be around y'all ass, man. Y'all too fucked up, man. Gone.
And listen, it'll benefit you. That's why I say, listen, it's gonna be fucked up that you're getting destroyed. You know what I mean? But it will benefit you because you're gonna come in the kingdom and you'll be righteous, man. You'll be in your right mindset. Cause right now you can't get in the kingdom of this. Like if you think you're gonna be doing coke and playing Xbox, it ain't gonna happen, bro. Alright, you can cut it out. Alright, it's not gonna happen. You know, you do that right now, you get away with that, you know what I mean? You do your fucking 8-hour shift, go home, do a couple lines, couple bumps, now you play Call of Duty for like 8 hours, go to sleep, get 2 hours of sleep, wake up, drink some coffee, you know what I mean? Go commit adultery, go play a couple games of basketball, and go back and do your 8-hour shift. Hey, niggas got a crazy.
And that's ultimately why Esau Edom's okay these days. He allows him to do that.
That's right. Yeah, man, niggas get a nigga whole fucking routine of life will just be fucked up if the Wi-Fi go out. Damn, I can't play online. I can't go on YouTube. You know what I mean? What the fuck? Now what I'm supposed to do? There's no life without it. Phone get cut off, no life. Imagine that, bro. Y'all so consumed in this shit. Hey, and I know it too. I know it. Because every time, like, it's a shutdown online, you go on Twitter,
the trending topic. It's a fucking war going on. The number one trend is what was it? Xbox shut down, online shut down, and niggas can't play on the game. That's the number one time. It's a war going on. It's a war. That's the number one trending thing. It's crazy, bro. But that's how it is in this world, bro. It ain't just niggas. Everybody. Everybody's just fooled with this world, man. But it's okay. But it's gonna come to an end eventually. Soon enough.
I got something. This John 3:19 says, and this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light, because their deeds were evil.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
So our people, they love to do the wickedness, man. Because their deeds are evil. They love this wicked ass world. They have a wicked mindset. Only thing they know is folly and wickedness, man. And it says, for everyone that
Read that.
this is John 3:19. It says, and this is the condemnation that light is coming to the world, and men love darkness rather than light.
And who is that light, man? Yahweh Shai is that light. So they don't love the Lord. They love the darkness because you can't see what's going on in the dark. All right, you can't see what's going on in the dark. Hey, what that was it big? What did it say? You were simply adopted the dark. You know what I'm saying? But I was born into that shit. Hey, Jake love the dark, man. They love the darkness, man. They love the wickedness, man. Because you can't see what's going on in the dark. All right, that's why Jake try to hide their sins from the Lord, man. They think they can hide all their sins from the Lord, think he don't see them, but the Lord said, my eyes are 1,000 times brighter than the sun. So the Lord sees everything you do. They love the darkness because they think they can hide in that, man. You know what I'm saying? They think they can hide in the shadows. Like, man, the Lord didn't see that. They did. The angel saw it. The Lord saw it. And you're going to have to give an account for that in the day of judgment. Because you don't love the Lord, man. The Lord is in the light. You're in the darkness. Go ahead,
It says, because their deeds were evil. For everyone that doeth evil hated the light, neither cometh to the light, lest his deeds should be reproved. And our people don't want to be set in order, man. And it said that they hated him, they rebuked it at the gate. Right. We out here on the highways and byways, our people looking down on us, man. Scoffing us, mean mucking, stopping their ears, man. Because they hate to be set in order to do righteousness, man. They love it when you tell them, oh yeah, it's okay, go ahead and be a sodomite, man. And if you want to be a man, you want to lie with a man, hey, do it. That's your preference. That's not what the Lord said. The Lord said if you do that, you be found doing that, your blood is going to be upon you. Your ass going to get put to death, man. And that's what our people don't want. They don't want to be set in order.
That's what they call love.
Yeah.
They say love wins. Love wins. That's what they call that rainbow shit, man. You know what I mean? They say that's what they call love. Well, what is love according to the Bible? Somebody get that in 1 John. They say that that's love. Love wins. Alright? And the brother said they hated them that rebuked in the gate. How do we know that? Didn't John the Baptist get his head cut off? Then Stephen get stoned to death. Alright? Then Yahweh Shai get crucified. But before that, he was getting spit on, cursed at, punched. Imagine that, bro. Hey, man, look at, hey, the servant is not greater than his master. And there's things we gonna go through and be martyrs for this faith, man.
That's why Yahweh Shai said that from the blood of Abel to the blood of Zechariah, this blood is going to be required from this generation.
That's right.
Because each and every single man of the Lord that has gone through what they've gone through for the testimony of Yahweh Shai, for the things that the Lord has given them to see the vision of what's about to come to this place, and us actually giving them the warning so that they could actually prepare themselves for what's about to come, and for us to be hated for that. Hey, the Lord has a price for you people, a judgment, because what we're telling you, that's real love. That's real love. Us telling you, warning you, telling you what's about to come, telling you to get right, telling you to stop doing your wickedness. That's real love, man. Real love is the keeping of the commandments. And one of the commandments is to not suffer your brother's sin. Not suffer sin upon your neighbor. That's one of the commandments. It's literally in I believe it's Leviticus. It's in Leviticus. It says suffer not sin upon your neighbor. That's a commandment, man. This is 1 John 5:2. It says, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, when we love God and keep His commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Right.
So it's not grievous to keep the commandments of the Most High, man. But to these wicked people, it's hard. Why? Because hey, once you know the truth, hey, now you're gonna be responsible for it.
Shit, it's hard for us when we try to be righteous.
Yeah.
Shit, man, because and scripture say resist the devil, he shall flee. You gotta resist. That's a tussle, man. We wrestle against this flesh. Alright? Every day. The scriptures say put off the old man. Alright? Kill off the old man, actually. You have to constantly kill off the old man you used to be. Because that old man is always trying to creep up and come back. That's why, brothers always say, your worst enemy is you in this day. You're the one that's got to deal with you every day. You're the one that has to see what you see and hear what you hear. You're the one that has to absorb what's going on in the world. You know your own weaknesses. All right, you know where you should not be and where you tend to go and where you gotta say, you know what? I know that if I go here, I'm gonna backtrack. I can't be here. I can't be around these people, certain people that I cut off for a reason. I don't want to go back there because I'm be tempted by this. Because one thing, go ahead. What you say? Paul said what?
Also, right here, Romans 7:15. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. So, hey, there you have it, man. They even men of the Lord in the scriptures, such as Paul, and they were going through the flesh. They were battling the flesh. Hey, even Yahushua, it said that he took on the nature of the sons of Abraham, not the nature of angels, man. But he took on the seed of Abraham. He came in the flesh. That's why he's able to succor them that are tempted, because he went through those temptations. Now that he's our high priest, he's able to know what we go through on a daily basis in our flesh. But hey, these 2/3, they don't give a fuck about that. They don't want to come to the Lord and say, look, Lord, I need help with this, so on and so forth. I'm being tempted. Hey, when we go through temptations, hey, we have the word. We have the word to keep us calm in that situation. The Lord didn't give us a spirit of fear, but of love, power, and of a sound mind. Right. That sound mind, that sound mind keeps you calm during those situations, man. Because you'll have bugged out thoughts. These 2/3 in the world, what would they do? They listen to those bugged out thoughts. They fall into those bugged out thoughts. It says a just man falleth 7 times, but the wicked is carried into mischief, man. They listen to those bugged out thoughts. They entertain it. They go and do it.
Hey, when did Satan come for Yahushua? When he was weak. He was fasting 40 days, 40 nights. So then what happened? He came out when he was weak, all right? Basically said, hey man, turn these stones in the bread, man. He's hungry. You know what I mean? He was like, hey man, man shall not live by bread alone. All right? Because that's what the scripture says, man. He kept cutting Satan with the scriptures. So whenever you about to be tempted, resort back to the scriptures, the spirit. But the reason why Jake gave them the temptation, because they really want to experience that temptation. That's how sin goes, bro. After you indulge in that temptation and the spirit still on you feel like shit. After you indulge in that sin, man, you be like, damn, bro, that shit is not worth it. It's not worth it. That shit is not worth it. Damn, man, you feel like shit after you even did it. We all been there, man. That's why there you go. Like the brother had mentioned, a just man falls 7 times. 7 times. 7 is completion. It could be a plethora of times. It can't be at the point where you're sitting willfully, but it happens, man. You know what I mean? You do backslide and shit like that, and you bounce back. All right? You got something?
This is Tobit 12:8. Prayer is good with fasting and alms and righteousness. A little righteousness is better than much unrighteousness. It is better to give alms than to lay up gold. So like I said, love is you keeping the commandments. And the only way you can be righteous is with those commandments. So you gotta pray, fast, stay in the spirit. That's the only way. Non-stop.
Basically. Right, brother, just keep that ice sinking. Like the Lord said. I mean, that's Matthew chapter 6. He said, keep that ice sinking because we hold a whole lot of vanity and stuff that's unprofitable. That you mirror that, man. That's why it's very important. But we do gotta keep balance. No, but keep that high seat. Tunnel creation.
Meditate on the Lord day and night. That's one of the commandments as well. The Lord told us in Joshua 8, that this book of the law should not depart from out of the mouth. Thou shalt meditate therein day and night. Hey, the Lord told us, hey, Joshua 1 and 8, the Lord said that this book of the law should not depart from out of thy mouth. Meditate therein day and night. So that being one of the commandments, we had to constantly uphold ourselves, man. Retain God in our knowledge. Because that's what these people in the world, they don't do that. Right here it says Romans 1 and 28. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to do those things which are not convenient. So like the brother was saying, man, hey, these people are given. They want to do those things. They want to do the temptations that we tempted them to do, man. That's why they do those things. That's why God gives them over to that reprobate mind. The Lord could see their mind. He tries the brains of their heart, man. He tries their brains of the heart and sees, hey, they really do want to do that. The Lord gives you over to that reprobate mind. Now it's justified when the Lord brings that judgment upon you, man.
And also in that Romans,
This is back in Romans 1 and 28. Being filled with all unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, backbiters, haters of the Most High, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful. Hey, that's all Jake, that's all niggas right there, man. They love to debate.
I mean, damn.
They love to talk shit. They love to be boastful. They mad.
Very disrespectful.
Murderers, disobedient to parents, inventors of evil things, murderers, full of envy, covetousness. Hey, that's another thing. Our people are covetous as fuck. They love to covet things that their brother has, man. People see Jake, one of their brothers doing good, they start to covet that shit, man.
Right.
What the fuck?
And hey, not only Jake, they do it to the heathens as well.
Yeah.
Right. You know, that's why they lust after their gods, man. As it says in Ezekiel 23rd chapter. Go they after the nations, right? Because they see them strong, man. They see they have, you know, armies and all these things. You let me have a nice garment on. And what? Now they lusting after that. Now they want to be a CEO in a fucking company, man. That's Jake Man said. The Lord gives him over to that, man.
Hey, even back in the days, those damn, we was, man, our people, damn, like, the heathens, man, they had kings and princes, right? They said, listen, God, they told God, we don't want you, we want what they got, we want kings. Here it is, you got the most, I can't even come with words, man, to describe God. So you the most high and alcohol on me. But it's so many great names or great examples of words to describe God with. The Alpha and Omega and the Most High still God, right? They said we don't want God. We want a man on a throne, just like the other heathens. And the Lord said, I bet, I give you that. I give you that. And then the Lord gave him King Saul. So there you go. Now you just like the rest of them. And he wasn't even the king that they really needed. It eventually came King David. A man after the Lord's own heart, man. So eventually just got it right. But y'all wanted to be like the heathen. You said, as the God who said, all right, bet, I'll separate from you. And you see how that went for you. Go ahead.
This Sirach 17 and 17 says, for in the division of the nations of the whole earth, he set a ruler over every people. But Israel is the Lord's portion. So Yahweh Shemel Shaz our king, man. We don't need a fleshly king to be over us, man. You know, hey, Yahweh Shemel Shaz our king, man. But what our people, they covet after all these other nations and lust after these other nations. So now they want to see a physical king, man. You know, that's how people are.
Our people said, fuck that.
That's what it takes them to be obedient. They got to see something to believe. Obedience is hard. You work mercy. You're bad for us on a everyday basis. The Lord show you mercy and favor, man. I was just reading, what's that second Corinthians 9? Say, have received benefits and have not known me. Second Corinthians 9, right? Jake guys don't consider the Lord. He thought at all they thoughts. That's what the Lord is looking at, man. Who's actually considering him. You know, it's not only is that the work we do, but it's the why mind that. You know, that's what the Lord is looking at.
That's the book of Galatians 5 and 16. This I say then, walk in the spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh. For the lust of the flesh, for the flesh lusted against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. These are contrary the one to the other, so that you cannot do the things that ye would. You know, so we gotta walk more in the spirit and less in the flesh, man, because this flesh is only, it wants to be comfortable, it wants to go off, it does not want to please Yahweh Shai. You know, like the brother was mentioning, the ultimate enemy of the truth is ourselves, man, because our flesh will keep us down. Our flesh, we want to go on to our fleshly desires, you know, wants to put the Lord to the side. Babe, we gotta lean more upon the spirit, because if we keep on leaning upon the flesh, you'll just fall more and more, man.
Yeah, like the brother I read earlier, they love darkness rather than light. The scriptures describe the flesh as the chains of darkness. So here you are, you love darkness. So you love these chains of darkness also, man. So you love the flesh. Our spirit is trapped in here, man. Alright? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Alright? So your spirit is willing to do what's righteous. But it's like a war inside you, man. You know what you want to do is right, but it's like your flesh is like trying to tempt you to do something that's wicked, man. Alright? It's an ongoing war. You have war every day. Alright? It's a battle every day you wake up, man. Even in your sleep, it's a battle, man. Alright?
That's a battle that these people never understand. They give it over. They do. That's like will. That's a battle they never understand. It's Proverbs chapter 16, verse 1. The preparations of the heart of man and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. It says, all the ways of men are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. So that's what you got to be considering. How does the Lord feel about me? You know, how you looking at me, man? You got to be considering that. It says, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. So you got to serve the Lord, man, in order to actually come down to receive the kingdom. All right, and as far as the Lord directing our paths, it says the Lord has made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. So we know the Lord commanded the majority of our people, so they have never ever come down, all right? They have never ever accepted to be accountable for their iniquities. All right, so only for the remnants to feel how contriteness and broken heartedness feel, man. All right, and we desire to do better, all right, and remorse.
So this is Revelation 3 and 15. It says, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. I would that thou were cold or hot. It says, so then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold or hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. Right, that's why we got to be on fire and zealous for this word, man. For the truth. Because hey, this flesh is weak as hell, man. This flesh, and you start reading for 3 days, man, but you shouldn't. You know, but you start reading for 3 days, man, now, and you can't pull a precept how you usually would. You can't think of a precept how you usually would, man. Because the spirit is always working, it's always going. So you always got to be in the flow of the spirit. You know, otherwise you'll give it to the flesh. That idleness, that laziness, man. And then eventually it's going to work towards wickedness. You know, again, hey, eventually you pull it up out the truth. You know?
It's Romans 14 and 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind. This is Romans 14 and 5. One man esteemeth one day above another, another esteemeth every day alike. Let every man be fully persuaded in his own mind.
All right, so you got to be fully persuaded in your own mind. All right, notice how I said your own mind. All right, your mind, man. All right, you gotta understand what you're in, man. You gotta be fully persuaded. If you're not, then you're gonna fall out, man. like the brother had mentioned, man, you gotta be on fire. You can't be cold, you can't be in the middle, you gotta be fully on fire. So you gotta count the cost, as we say. Go ahead.
Brother said something beautiful right now. He said, if you're not fully persuaded, first of all, if you're not fully persuaded, you're not gonna be fully equipped. Because like the brother was saying right now, hey, this is a fight. Every single day that you wake up, you're gonna go through a spiritual battle, man. It's either gonna be in the mind, physically, or mentally. Something's gonna happen where you're gonna have to fight. Either your thoughts, a demon that somebody pops on your woman, a friend or something. But if you're not fully persuaded, you're not gonna be fully equipped to fight those battles, man. You might get carnal, and that's not of the spirit. The scripture says that our weapons of warfare are not carnal, but mighty through the pulling down strongholds through this word, man. It's through this word. That's all we have. We have to constantly meditate on the Most High, constantly meditate on this word, constantly read. That's why Psalms 119 and 9 it says, wherewith shall a young man has his ways through this word.
This 2 Timothy 2 and 3. It says, thou therefore throw harness is a good soldier of Yahushua Mashiach. And the soldier has a mission to complete that he must complete. And that's how we should be in this truth. And we got a mission. We want to receive salvation, right? And forgiveness from Yahweh Mashiach. We want to hear them words that talks about the good well done and good.
Well done, my good and faithful servant.
Just real quick. There's the book of Matthew 15 and 8. This people drawing nigh unto me with their mouth and honor me with their lips, but their heart is far from me.
Hey, what the scriptures talk about, that love is an action, man. If you love Yahweh Shai, you gotta show it by doing his work, man. You know what's it in the book of James? If a man say he has faith and not works, what is that good for, man? Yeah, you show your faith by your works, man. Right? You know?
Yeah, you gotta fully prove that, man. That's scripture. They talk about show and prove. That's just like how the world says it. But you gotta show and prove, man. You guys have to prove that you love the Lord. That's why it's perfect that love, like the brother says, is action. You gotta prove that. How many girlfriends y'all had that told you that they love y'all? Come on, man. And how many times y'all done told them that you love them? Just to get them cheeks, bro. Oh, stop playing, bro. You gotta prove that shit, man. And the Lord said, you gotta prove that to me. You gotta prove it, man. All right, you gotta prove that you love the Lord. That's why we talked about love earlier in that 1 John 5. All right, keep the commandments. You gotta do something to show the Lord you love Him. It's an action. All right, go ahead.
This John 14 and 15 says, if ye love me, keep my commandments.
Who said that?
Yahweh Shai.
So the Lord said that. So to all you, man, we don't need the law. All right, we don't need to keep the law types. All right, y'all full of shit, man. The Lord said, if you love me, keep my commandments. All right, and it talks about how in Revelation, I'm gonna get it. But you gotta keep the commandments. Those that were faithful kept the commandments, man. Yeah, grab that, bro. That's in Revelation, the commandments. And then they try to say that, that's Jesus' commandments. And Jesus' commandments said to love your neighbor as you yourself. Come on, man. That's the Lord saying that, but it's all the commandments.
There's a book of Luke 6 and 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? Right. So how are you people going to say that you love God? God knows my heart, that type of bullshit, when you do nothing for Yahweh Shai.
Right.
So he's not your power, man. He's against you. And it says if you're not gathering, if you're not with me, you're against me. If you're not gathering, you're scattering abroad. And so you're an enemy of Yahweh Shai, man. So it's either going to follow what he says and actually show him that you love him by keeping his laws, statutes, and commandments, or you don't even love him at all, man. And you're going to see the consequences that comes with that.
Yeah, all the people that say that, man, they got pork in the fridge. You know what I mean? They got lobster, all right, in the freezer, freezing up.
They got a Bible.
You know what I'm saying? They got, yeah, bro, dusty ass Bible on that old ass TV that grandmama gave you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You got all manner of bullshit being marinated in your house. You know what I mean? You got somebody else's wife coming over tonight. Alright. Niggas is wicked as hell, bro. Talking about, yeah, man, the Lord is with me. Hey man, back in the days, man, I used to see Jake pray before they go and do something wicked, man. Wow. I hope I don't get caught. Lord, don't let me get caught doing this. Are you like, man, how the fuck we gonna pray before we do some shit like this, man? We about to do some fucked up shit right now, and this nigga praying. Hey, you can ask Matt about this shit. Jake ass praying before they go do some fucked up shit. Jake ass dumb, go ahead.
This is Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High and the faith of Yahushua.
Right?
This is Revelation 14 and 12. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of the God and the faith of Yahushua.
That's right, man. Those that keep the commandments and the faith of Yahushua. Somebody get that. So they mentioned earlier about the works of the faith.
This Matthew 5 verse 17 says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Ooh, hold on, man. I gotta get that.
Sound like the commandments are still in effect there, huh? He said, think not I come to do what?
To destroy the law.
Ooh, the laws and commandments.
Or the prophets.
Or the people that's telling you what you're supposed to be doing.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
To fulfill. What did he fulfill? That blood sacrifice for the last days, and the elect is going to be under that blood. Okay, so you Old Testament Israelites that want to hold on to the Old Testament and want to say you're not supposed to be your worshiping Yahushua and all this other kind of stuff. You don't have no blood covenant. You don't have no way to be washed in your sin. You can't be made between as Esau or with his son or whatnot. Wash and water in the blood of Yahushua. You don't have that because you're in the Old Testament. So you need to go out and find yourself a lamb and butcher it and call it a good day without blemish.
Ooh, that part of it got to be fulfilled.
Right.
This is Matthew 5 and 17 says, think not that I am come to destroy the law or the prophets. I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
And they be like, oh yeah, Lord came to fulfill the law, so we don't have to keep the law.
Exactly.
That's what they say. But that's not what that's talking about, man.
It's
Real quick, I'm gonna get to what that's really talking about. It's Acts 13 and 29. It says, and when they had fulfilled all that was written of him, they took him down from the tree and laid him on a sepulcher. Ooh. So what was fulfilled, what was prophesied of the Lord. So it wasn't all the way fulfilled yet until it's fulfilled, man. All right, until all the prophecies that was written on him was fulfilled, and there's still prophecies about the Lord that has to happen, man. So it ain't fully done.
Exactly.
And we not even like that's how you say like we in the new covenant. Well, we're not, man.
Right. The new covenant is when you get that download.
And when everything's over with.
That's it.
All right.
So right now we're in the midst of this thing, and guess what? Hey. Since there's things that Yahushua hasn't fulfilled, guess what? There's a lot of blood that hasn't been fulfilled that he says he's gonna bring to the table. Y'all got a lot of destruction that's gonna come to the table.
Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Hold on.
Yes, Luke 24 and 44. And he said unto them, these are the words which I speak unto you, while I was yet with you, that all these things must be fulfilled, which were written in the law of Moses, and in the prophets, and in the Psalms concerning me.
Right. So this shit ain't over with yet. This shit ain't over with yet. Niggas always want to, man, well, it was fulfilled. Now give me two precepts on what that means. They can't do that. They can't go free from parts.
This Proverbs 13 and 13. Whoso despiseth the word shall be destroyed, but he that feareth the commandment shall be rewarded.
So we gotta keep the commandments, man.
Hey, to the best of our ability.
Commandments are lost, they're gonna be destroyed.
To the best of our ability. Are we going to be perfect now? Guess what? We breaking commandments right now. Hey, our fabrics ain't 100% matched up. So we breaking commandments. And if you break one, you break what? You done broke them all. So guess what? And see, the crazy thing is, you got people out here that break these least of commandments and teach something. Yeah. So you're fucked on a whole different level.
Hey, flavor of the month. You can have sex on the Sabbath.
Oh, yeah.
New one, go ahead.
It's Matthew 5:18. It says, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Oh, hold on. Heaven and earth pass? Hold on, Scott's still there. That's the footstool of heaven for the Yahweh. The earth is still here. So we still here. So that pass, go ahead.
It says one jot or one tittle
So you dot all your I's across all your T's. What?
shall in no wise pass
So none of this is passed on yet.
from the law till all be fulfilled.
Till all be fulfilled. And here's what's funny. When it's all fulfilled, the ruling kingdom is going to be under this. Right. So it ain't going to go nowhere.
Right. It says, verse 19, because these law, statutes, commandments going to be put inside of our inward parts, man.
So we ain't going to be able to break them.
Yeah.
Somebody get 30.
It says,
Jeremiah 31, 31.
this Matthew 5 and 19 says, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so,
There you go.
he shall.
The Shabbat breakdown where you can get it in. Oh damn, that ain't right. Having hookers and strippers at your damn Passover, that ain't right. Tell the motherfuckers that they sow into a motherfucker into your church and got a fucking ham dinner in the basement. That ain't right. What the hell?
What sense does that make, man? You telling me that the law's done away with, man? So now all of a sudden, you telling me in God's eyes, man, you can commit adultery, you can murder, all right? You can steal, all right? You can lie on somebody, and you know what I mean? You can do all this crazy shit. And where do you draw the line? That's what I want to know.
If the law don't exist, then that means sin don't exist. And if sin doesn't exist,
What's the law coming back for? Bro, what is the deal? Like, what are y'all talking about? Like, I don't get it. But make sure you get your 10%.
Oh, I got it.
Get your 10%, nigga.
Hey, I got to get that prosperity.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. But whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
I just thought of something. Oh my God. Read that last part.
It says, Matthew 5:19, whosoever therefore shall break one of these least commandments and shall teach men so, he shall be called the least in the kingdom of heaven.
You're gonna be called the least in the kingdom of heaven. So you telling me that there ain't no reincarnation. All right, you telling me that once you die, niggas, some dumb niggas like you gonna perish and that's it. But it said that if you break these commandments now and you die, you get punished. You're gonna be called at least in the kingdom of heaven, man. So you're gonna be in the kingdom of heaven.
So you know what's funny about that? Big rules. That means all these ignorant seeking motherfuckers that want to be top dogs,
Right.
go be low motherfuckers in the kingdom.
In the kingdom. So you telling me there ain't no reincarnation. You telling me that there ain't this and that. But it just said that you're gonna be least in the kingdom of heaven, man. You're gonna be there, man. The things that you done did in your life, your past life, things of that nature, it's gonna come back on you. All right, and you're gonna have to come back. But you're gonna be least in the kingdom of heaven.
That's it.
So you're gonna be there.
You're going to be there, and there's levels to this. So as Apostle Kahar, the Father always break it down and tell you, There's levels to this. Okay? Hey. What's one of the things that Jake love to do? He love to shine. Okay? Hey, you want a high seat, but you gonna have a low shine. Because you teaching against the Smith. You come in the bar, you run a book. So how you Old Testament motherfuckers ain't? I think y'all
I can't stand them dudes, man. I can't stand them herbal tea drinking niggas. I really don't like them niggas, man. No, I can't stand them sage burning ass niggas, man. Something wrong with them niggas, man. Something odd about them niggas. Like they really think they just better than everybody because they believe in the Old Testament. I don't like you niggas, man. Y'all niggas play with y'all feet. And on camera and shit. Weirdo ass niggas, man. Like y'all just be like, oh, the camps. I can't stand these camps. Y'all be on the street doing in the camps. The Lord ain't dealing with camps. But Lord, they dealing with you niggas though, right? In your fucking 8-hour video breakdowns of just the Old Testament.
So the highways and hedges, what does that scripture mean? Compared to the marriage.
It don't mean nothing to them, but that's all New Testament, bro. Fuck all them. Guys gonna get destroyed out of So, oh, you got more? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It's finish the second half where it says, but whosoever shall do and teach them, the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven. For I say unto you that except your righteousness shall exceed the righteousness of the scribes and Pharisees, ye shall no case enter into the kingdom of heaven. Where did they keep the law, man? Kept the law, statutes, and commandments. So the law is never done away with. This is the standard of life, man. How else are you gonna live? Hey, everything else that you push is death outside these laws, statutes, and commandments. If you eat pork, if you eat seafood and all that other BS, man, that is death, man. Commit adultery is death. All right? You got it.
What the scriptures talk about the whole duty of man to fear the Lord.
This Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. So the Lord said this is the whole duty, man, is to fear him and to keep his statutes and commandments.
What does it say? Hey, that's how you know our people are just straight disobedient, man, because they feel like they got the answer, they know the right way. But the scriptures talk about that the beginning of pride is when one departed from his maker. You know, so our people are going out of their way to leave Yahweh Shah even more. What does it say in the book of what is that in Isaiah 30, where it says prophesying unto us new things, you know.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 30, verse 8. It says, now go write it before them in a table and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, will say to the seer, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit.
And our people just love to hear nothing but bullshit, man. But as soon as the truth comes out, and they don't want to hear none of that. They say, what does it say that it says woe unto you that when men speak well of you, because so that they did so to the false prophets. They will love to hear nothing but they will love to hear the words of a false prophet, but as soon as an actual prophet gets into the scene, they don't want to hear him, man. You know? Yeah.
It says, verse 11, says, get you out of the way, turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us.
They don't want to consider Yahweh Shai, man. Not at all. They want to have the Lord in the back of their mind. And when they get into a jam, now they want to put it head first, man. Now they want to call upon Yahweh Shai to the top of their lungs.
Hey, it's always like that when they get locked up. I remember one of my cousins got locked up, man. He was talking about, and he was reading the Bible and all this. I was like, bro. I was like, all of a sudden.
When they get out of jail, they go right back to their old ways.
Bro. Got out, that nigga went right back to his old ways, bro.
When you go, get me out of this. Get out of jail. You go right back to doing like.
Hey, they have received benefits and have not known me. You know, I people don't know the Lord. I people are all about wickedness and folly, man. Their minds are not truly on Yahweh Shai. Their minds are on their flesh, man.
Yeah.
But,
Beast. That's like a beast, man. Like, he constantly
instinct.
consumed.
Yeah.
That's his whole like life is to consume, man. Like that's y'all ain't good for nothing, man.
Yeah, well,
Hey,
yeah, they brought up instinct, you know, like an animal. Anything that come in their flesh, they just do it.
Yeah, they don't fight the flesh, man. They don't give in to it, man.
That's why most facts with our own people. The wicked gonna be the wicked, man. The heathens gonna be the heathens, man. They can be nothing more. Our people, man. That's worse.
That's what makes them more wicked than the wicked.
Hey, Bible show, I got it. And we all know how all throughout the book of Judges, you know how Jake is, man. Jake, Lord, get Jake out that jam, and then they'll go right back to the wickedness.
Oh yeah.
All throughout it, bro.
Explain all those captivities, man. Judges.
Hey, this is Judges 3:9. It says, and when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised up a deliverer to the children of Israel, who delivered them, even Othniel, the son of Kenaz, Caleb's younger brother. Then you jump down to verse 12. It says, and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord. And the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord. So there you go. That's one example.
Yes, hey, bro. That's why the Lord made sure we felt it this time. He really kicked our ass this time under the damn devil, man.
And it keeps going. Verse 15, it says, but when the children of Israel cried unto the Lord raised them up a deliverer, Ehud, the son of Gerda, a Benjamite, a man left-handed, and by him the children of Israel sent a present unto Eglon, the king of Moab. All right? And then the Lord delivered them out of that. Chapter 4, verse 1. And the children of Israel again did evil in the sight of the Lord when Ehud had died. So then it just kept going over and over and over again. And then verse 21. No, I'm gonna go over to 6. Chapter 6, Judges 6:1. It says, and then the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord delivered them out of the hand of Midian 7 years. So it just kept going over and over and over again. The Lord would send a Savior, and then the children of Israel would backtrack. The Lord would send a Savior, and then the children of Israel will backtrack. All right? And that's a cut also to you Old Testament niggas who just talking about y'all. It says that they always go to that scripture that says there's only one God to save them, and the Lord is the only one that's going to save us. But the Lord sent many deliverers and saviors to save Israel all throughout the Old Testament. It wasn't just God. He had saviors do that on his behalf.
That's it, bro. Hey, not to mention, Jacob go off willingly and then sacrificing that.
Oh yeah.
That's why the Lord did away with that. Jacob just willingly do that and then sacrifice animals.
He said, I'm full of your burnt offerings and sacrifices, man. Because of that, that's wicked, man. You can't do that.
Isaiah 30, verse 12 says, wherefore thus said the Holy One of Israel, because he despised his word, and trusts in oppression, and perverseness is stayed thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach, ready to fall, swelling on a high wall, whose breaking coming suddenly at an instant. That's why the Lord's about to bring Jacob trouble on you niggas, man. Because y'all love to work iniquity, man. Y'all love to hate the prophets. You love to put your hands on the prophets, man.
And that's one reason why they gonna go through Jacob trouble. Because just doing that, they pass like
Yeah.
they ain't on the problem. They want to do it again.
Right?
That's niggas' whole mindsets, man. Hey, and niggas shot paintballs at the El Yaki camp.
Right.
You know? Hey, niggas still got that same fucking spirit on them, man. Alright, to want to come up against the prophets, man. Want to put the prophets to death. Want to look at us as the problem, man. When you fucking people are the problem.
Hey, that's why the Lord, these same devils you love so much, that's why the Lord will be on these devils to have his foot sideways so you niggas ass.
Right. That's it real quick. Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 11. And they that have loathed my law will.
Start man.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Come on, it say, then shall I be in pitiful case.
What they say?
It shall be preserved.
Oh yeah, that's good, man.
Second Ezra chapter 9, verse 9. Then shall I be in pitiful case, which now have abused my ways, and they that have cast them away despitefully shall dwell in torments. So the Lord said He gonna recompense y'all, He gonna laugh at y'all for them. Just know with that Proverbs 1. He gonna laugh at y'all, man. We out here trying to teach the Bible. If you believe in the Lord who is our Redeemer, you can be saved with works, man. It's really just that simple, the grace. But y'all not gonna come to this repentance if y'all despise it.
And it said if you're gonna dwell in torments, man, you're gonna dwell in these things. If you dwelling in something, you're living there, you're in that. You know? So the Lord said you're gonna dwell in torments, man. And it's gonna be an evil that's gonna come upon these people that you are not gonna be able to escape, man. I said in Jeremiah the 11th chapter. You're gonna be going through nothing but hell, man. From one way to the next way, man. Hey, most of the 5th chapter, why you leave your hand on the wall, something is gonna bite you, man. Like you ran from a lion to a bear. You niggas finna go through it, man.
Talk about what's that? An gnashing of teeth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's gonna be in great straits in that day. Go ahead.
It say, verse 10, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. Right, so we talked this earlier, y'all received benefits. Just the fact that they able to have food, have basic essentials, man. And we got the opportunity to hear the word while it's being mentioned to you and prophesied. It say, and they that have loathed my law, while they had yet liberty, and as place of repentance was open unto them, see the side, this is a stick of the 12 tribes. Let you know your heritage, let you know the Lord is about to come back. You can see that the society is about to collapse. You can see that war is brewing. We telling you what we're destroying from the Bible. It says, while they had yet liberty, and when as place of repentance was open unto them, understood not but despised it. So y'all too busy once again despising us, man. Alright, and not wanting to hearken down. It really comes down to humility. A lot of them don't got humility because if they had humility, they have to come acknowledge what they did. You know, the scripture say about mercy and truth, the iniquity is purged, you know. You gotta seek the Lord with simplicity of heart. It says, understood not but despised it, the same must know it after death by pain. So y'all just gonna have to perish, man. The Lord's gonna reward y'all for how y'all been living. It's what the brother just quoted in Psalms 119 and 9.
Yes.
Basically, the only way to repent and to cleanse your way is to come back to the truth, man. All right.
This is Revelation 12:12. It says, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. That's us, man. We rejoicing because we see the fall of this king, see the fall of this world coming. It says, woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, Esau Edom, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. So the Lord is about to allow this man to come down with great wrath on you people, man. Right? Hey, Esau is the sword of the Lord. And it says in Ezekiel the 12th chapter that a sword is furnished. All right? And that sword is getting ready to be used, man. It's getting ready to be handled. All right? All these distractions that Esau Edom has, man. Hey, robot dogs and all this shit. Hey, man, all that is destroying you niggas. He got drones, man. hey, this man got bullets. He got heat-seeking bullets now, man. All right? Hey, bullets that can turn the corner and follow your ass. You know? Hey, this what the Lord got set up for you niggas, man, that don't want to come out and call unto him, man. You think 70 AD was bad? Wait until these times hit, man.
Right.
Wait until Jacob trouble comes. You niggas finna really fucking get destroyed by the Lord, man. You finna get eradicated, torn apart. Newly created beasts in the earth about to come on you people, man. Strange apparitions to fuck with your man. There was a video, that woman, she was sitting down, and she was like, yeah, it's somebody in here with me, but I'm all alone. And she got the camera right here, next to her, there's nobody there. She put on the TV, it's a whole fucking demon sitting right next to her, man. These things are gonna increase more and more to these demons are gonna grab your ass, fucking you up.
Hey, talked about the plagues of Egypt gonna return. Talk about them old plagues gonna come back, man. So them plagues that happened in Egypt during the time of Moses, it's gonna return. That damn darkness that was damn near hugging you, felt like it was hugging you, man. It was just so thick. It was hugging you, man. Go ahead.
That's why we want to stay in the good graces of Yahweh Shema Shai. Stand on this side. We don't want to be on that side with you niggas. Hey, the Lord is drawing that line to see you gonna be here or there. Hey, life or death, man. You choose it.
Man, Jacob chose the losing side, man. Like, even being in the state long enough, man, you see the reasons why Jake leaves, man, like over a job or over a chick. There's been plenty of accounts why Jake will leave the faith, man. It's like, you left for that? Alright, good.
This Exodus 10 and 21, it says, "And the Lord said unto Moses, Stretch out thy hand to heaven, that there may be darkness over the land of Egypt, even darkness which may be felt."
Yeah, man. That's crazy, bro. Hey, you ever fucking like close your eyes long enough, like it's like in the darkness, you like close your eyes and you can like, I don't know, it's kind of weird. You try to like see through the darkness. Yeah. It's like, you know what I mean? like that's how dark it's gonna be. And it's like dark enough to where you fuck around and you just like kind of feel something. Like, fuck? Right. You know what I mean? Like that's how darkness is gonna be, bro, out here, bro. Those plagues are gonna return, man. The plagues of Egypt are gonna return, bro. The locusts, all that, man. That shit happened in Vegas like a year ago. Yeah. You know, like out of nowhere, a shitload of locusts just took over fucking Vegas. You know what I mean? Imagine out of the blue, a ton of locusts just coming, terrorize people. Motherfuckers be scared of the slightest thing, man. Imagine me getting attacked by like 100 pieces. It's gonna happen, man. Like, can somebody get that in Sirach? The animals,
Spirit created for vengeance.
yeah, created for vengeance and shit like that. Yeah.
This is Sirach chapter 39, and Sirach 39 verse 28 says, "There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sword strokes. At the time of their destruction, they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made them."
Yeah, man. So the Lord gonna put those plagues on you and anything that He created, man, for vengeance, man. Can somebody get that Amos 5? I know you said it. Go ahead.
It says, "Fire and hail and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance.
Man.
Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword, punishing the wicked to destruction."
Man, that's scary. That's what that is. That's scary. Hey, man. Hey, we out here telling you, man, through the fear of the Lord, we persuade men. All right. We out here telling you that these things are gonna come, and get yourself right. You know what I mean? Otherwise, you're gonna experience it, man. All right. That's something that you do not want to be here for, man. You do not want to be here for the wrath of the Lord. What they call the Lord, Alashijah. Yeah, bro. Yeah, man, the king of terrors, man. You want to be here for the king of terrors, man? And you done lived a whole wicked life? And it's going to be time to pay the piper, man, in that day. Shit, like the brother had mentioned, like them robot dogs. Them motherfuckers stand sell, bro. And they got weapons on them. That damn dog got a rifle on it, bro. Imagine some fucking mechanical thing chasing you and shooting at you.
Shit, they got
looking
the
like a
humanoid
fucking
robot.
Rottweiler. What'd you say?
They got the humanoid one too.
Oh, they got a human one? Oh, I see the human one, but I ain't never seen it fucking run. I seen it hop up on something, hop down. Shit, I mean, they got an actual, like a man body, like robot that can move and shoot. That's just crazy.
That robot dog, they had that show, The Black Mirror, one of the episodes, where it showed that dog just chasing me. It was basically an They were trying to look for
Man, they put that shit in the movies, man, the shows, and then they bring it out. Got something?
I got something. This Sirach 49 says death and bloodshed, strife and sword, calamities, famine, tribulation, and the scourge. These things are created for the wicked, and for their sakes came the flood. So all these things are created for the wicked, man. That death that's about to come on the planet Earth, the sword, man. All these great calamities at a time like never before. This is for you wicked ass people. And ultimately the ICBM nuclear missile fire, man. The destruction of this place, man. Hey, as the flood was in the first world, all right, the second world, the second death, the first death was that flood, man. Now that second death is ICBM nuclear missile fire. And all these things are gonna come for the wickedness that be pushed inside this world. And the wickedness that be done inside this world, man.
I got one scripture for you real quick. It's Second Ezra chapter 8. Second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great victories shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So ultimately in the end of the world. And all these calamities is coming to you people, man. These many sorrows. Alright? It's why? Because of y'all pride.
This is Amos 5 and 18. Woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. To what end is it for you? The day of the Lord is darkness and not light.
Yeah, hey, you got a lot of Christians, man, want the Lord to come back. You don't want the Lord to come back, man. Not on your behalf, right? Say all the wickedness that these people push and do, man, especially these Christians, man. They're the worst of the worst. Right? They'll tell you, oh man, you know, hey, you gotta love the Lord, but they ain't loving the Lord. They ain't keeping the commandments of Yahweh Shemel Shah. All right, they just hypocrites, man. When the Lord to come back, when the Lord come back, he gonna eradicate your ass, man. All right, he gonna burn you up, man. Hey, even before the Lord comes back, he's gonna have judgment set up for you to go through, man. He said he's gonna dwell in torments.
They lose their children die before their eyes.
And they're gonna be eating their kids, man.
Cannibalism is coming back in a major way, man.
And a lot of people think that the rapture is going to happen. Like they think that they know the judgment day is coming, but they'll be like, if I do all these good things in my life,
They think they're gonna escape that judgment, and then that judgment gonna come, and they're not gonna experience it. But the Bible says, through much tribulation, we gotta enter the kingdom of heaven. So how you not gonna go through this, man? Hey, that's how you trying to like slip the guy at the door $100 so you can slide on in. That's what they trying to do for the Lord, man. Like, I'm just gonna do all these little nice things to people. I'm gonna give $1 to the homeless guy today. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold the door open for the old lady. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And they think they're gonna just get whoosh, and then destruction gonna come and they gonna miss it. No, you're gonna be in it. All right?
Yeah, you gonna be part of the drama.
That's right. You're gonna be in the drama, man. All right? You're gonna be in there. Good.
I get this for you. Because that's it, bro. Like you just said, they do all the things that the world considers to be nice and righteous. But the Lord is something totally different, man. That's why they don't inquire of the Lord. This is once again Proverbs chapter 15. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 2. All the ways of a man are clean in his own eyes, but the Lord weigheth the spirits. So, like you just said, these people, they think they live in order. They think the Lord pleased with them because what? They give $1 to the homeless people. You know, they pay their taxes. They ain't never got locked up. Lord don't give a fuck about none of that, man. It's about serving Him, being obedient, and loving the righteous. Those who do for the Lord.
Yeah, but they did do that on paying one person $1. Then they turn around and eat pork.
Right.
Yeah, they get a homeless guy $1 and then go buy a fucking pork chop sandwich for $3.50. $3.50. Shit. Homeless guy get $1. You gonna spend $3.50 on a pork sandwich though. Oh man. Extra cheese. Out of here, man. Jake ass is weird as hell with this shit, bro. And they'll believe anything that assumes they spirit. Anything. That's why the brother had read earlier. Because of smooth things, because of deceit. Why? Because it's what makes you feel good, man. What's prosperity? Yeah, man. Anything that makes them feel good, man. All they gotta do is get 10%, and then I'll really what they want to do. They want to pay their way into heaven.
Yeah.
They think they could pay their way in.
Hey, as our script say, man, let's say, not establish your own righteousness.
Yeah, there you go. Yep. That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
They want to pay their way in.
Yeah.
That's why the great example of the rich man. Like how Shai told him, like, hey man, yeah, he came up to him talking about, I do this, I do this. The Lord said, well, you know what I'm saying, sell everything you got and come follow me. He walked away sorrowful. He was like, damn man, I can't do that. That's how Jake gonna be, man. Jake gonna be like, listen, I can't give up everything for you. You know what I mean? Jake is not willing to give up everything, man. They want to hold on to this. They feel like it's something here that they want to hold on to, man. And then they'll believe in lies to make them feel good.
Yeah.
Make them think, oh yeah, I'll make it if I can just get my 10% at the end. Come on, man, that shit off, man.
There's way more to it than that.
Yep.
Keep going in the Amos 5:19. It says, as if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into a house and leaned his head on the wall, and a serpent bit him.
Hey, it's no escaping your journey, pretty much.
Boy, you gonna be consumed by these judgments,
Yeah.
man.
It says, verse 20, shall not the
Say
day
one thing, the Lord got something else waiting for you.
Yeah. Hey, it says in second Ezra 16th chapter, those that escape the famine, the sword is gonna get you, man.
That's it.
Right.
Ain't no escaping the Lord, man.
Right, that's right.
None can deliver out of his hand.
right.
The Lord got a judgment set up for you. Your ass is going to get judged. Make final destination.
Woo, I was just thinking that, bro. That's all. Hey, it's at the point where I used to love watching that movie back in the day. Now I'm just too scared to watch that shit, bro. Like for real, bro. I just can't watch that shit now, bro.
Remember the second one, we had the nigga. It was always the nigga. So I drove on like,
Yeah, bro, you proud ass nigga,
Yeah,
bro.
proud
I was glad when he got it. I forgot how he got it, but he got it though, bro.
yeah, something happened.
Got electrocuted, right?
No,
Oh,
something.
wait, right? When the wait.
Yeah. No, something happened with
He died in
I
the shower.
forget how it happened.
What?
I think
There's so many damn motherfuckers.
That nigga got smoked
It was
somehow.
wait, right?
some flew. I think they was outside of the house. Some flew. Something I forget how it ended up in the hospital. Ended up getting blown up.
Shit. Hey man, it's a wild. Hey, there's so many damn motherfuckers in that movie, bro. So many cold ass ways to die in that shit, bro. I mean, hey, nowadays they'll fuck your head up, bro.
Yeah. I ain't watching it here, so I probably explain
Yeah, it's been
the best way.
wild. It's been wild.
I had to look at it again. I believe he ended up in the hospital. And shit he ended up getting blown up in the hospital.
Yeah, I remember it was cold when they brought Candyman in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
I was like, damn, they brought this nigga in here. I know it's about to be some shit.
It looks.
Yeah, he speak that shit. He walk in there, he do an autopsy and shit.
Yeah.
He talking about
Talking about dude play Candyman.
he in there. I'm terrified just listening to this nigga talk. Ain't nobody even dead yet, bro.
That's how they feel about the prophets.
Yeah, there you go. Got more?
This verse 20. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark, and not brightness in it?
Right? So, hey man, hey Jake's looking forward to that day. Now they can say they can see sweet Jesus. You know what I mean? They're looking forward to that day. The whole time, man, the only thing you gonna get is just straight darkness and gloominess, man. Alright, because you were looking. It's crazy because it's kind of like not looking for a punch. The punch that you don't see is the worst kind of punch because you're not prepared for it. They're looking for something else. Whole time, a punch coming from this direction, you don't even see it. They're not even looking for it, man. They're not even prepared for it. They definitely not prepared for what's about to happen. So, like the scriptures say, the Lord gonna show up like a thief in the night. It's gonna take them away like the flood took away those people in the days of Noah. So that day's gonna come, man, and then the Lord ain't gonna flood the earth again. He said he's gonna do it with fire this time. So them nukes hit, man, it's over with. All right, Russia already making threats over here to America. America talking about they're gonna step in and help Ukraine. Russia, they over there rubbing their hands together like Birdman. Like, yeah, nigga, go ahead.
Do that shit so I can hit the button, nigga. Do that shit. You know I got allies. Because everybody on this side of the world hates y'all unless you're an ally to America. So they ready. Y'all got something else?
I got one more. It's Jeremiah 11:11. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, I will bring evil upon them, which they shall not be able to escape. And though they shall cry unto me, I will not hearken unto them. Because the Lord is crying unto you right now, man. And through his prophets on how he's in bad ways.
Right.
So now when you're going through hell, when you're going to be going through that distress, that evil, these bad times, and when you cry to the Lord, he ain't going to hear shit that you got to say, man. You can't want to hear nothing that he got to say. So hey, with that, we pray this lesson was edifying. We'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh. Double honor to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do it well. The salutations and blessings to our which is word, true sincerity, and